So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air.
And the shot! Well, now it's... Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Szoboszlai is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro with the clearance, struck first time. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, that was vital. Xabi Alonso. And they can counter here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's what? And a chance! Cleared without complication. Now it's Villa. Xabi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard cuts it out. That is good alertness. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Rijkaard makes the interception. Xabi Alonso. And it's Del Piero. That has been slung wide. And here's Xabi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Alonso. Now it's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Xabi Alonso, and it's Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Del Piero. Vieri! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scoring.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
It's Vieri! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming. Xabi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vieri. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Del Piero. And this is Vieri. Del Piero. And here's Vieri. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. He has found the way through. It's a loose ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
15, Deco. Number 2, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 21, Van Nistelrooy. Number 4, Bale. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Bale. Now it's Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Last-ditch defending. He's gone for goal. And he hits the net. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund are... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick reminder today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Van Basten. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's shifting through the... Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. David Villa is there to clear. Raul. Raul! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Might be danger here. Referee has just said play on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Valverde. And it's Rodri. Milan looking to pass their way through. Mbappe.
Canada really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Forlan. Now this could be a chance. And he's quick to get it clear again. That'll be a throw-in. Araujo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And this is Forlan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Forlan, and he's in on goal. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. Oh, he's missed it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Decent chance! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a mistake! Hangs one in. Vardiol clears it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's a sharp pass. And that has put paid to that. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos, good ball, good take. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Oh, taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Forlan. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Oh no, this does not look good.
Substitutions taking place. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's a searching pass. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's Van Basten. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. He's got a goal. Deep into injury time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Portugal against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. David Villa. Forwards and with intent. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbappe, David Villa. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. Szoboszlai.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa. Mbappe. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge takes a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
And tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
On our shuttle bus service. Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. He's going to be disappointed with that. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Araujo looking for the run. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at this. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bale. Shot could be off. Fallen! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here! And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Milan have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. David Villa has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe, played out wide. No, that's been intercepted.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Aim forwards.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo cuts it out. That has not gone well. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Platini. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final
Told you
whistle
somewhat
today.
what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against Milan.
This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation.
And he shoots! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van Bouten. Rijkaard. Piqué makes the interception. Seedorf.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Totti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pelé, out towards the flank. Lahm. Goes for the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And the through ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Van Bouten. Played into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Griezmann. And he's straight offside. And it's Griezmann. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann gets into a good position. And he's hit it long. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A heavy challenge. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Seedorf. Deftly away. Xavi. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm. Costa Curta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Xavi. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan making another change here. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Lahm. Oh, there's a probing ball. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. And that could... Mbappe!
Has been indicated.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Cleared without complication. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hoisted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Danger averted for now. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. So much time and space here. And he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! And he thumps it clear. Looking for options for movement. Aimed in towards the centre. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Dixon. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Villa. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball. Thinks about the shots, takes a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second! Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff.
2 minutes at a time.
He's well positioned. They've
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This is threatening to become a There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costacurta. Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Forlan. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to play it through, and this is Forlan. That's good play. Nuno Mendes with the cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Milan have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Mendes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Now Costacurta. That's a good run down the left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Arda Güler. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Güler is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Güler. I think we're just about done here. Mendes could try cutting inside here. He is through here, and he shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 10, Raul.
2 up and very little time left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sends it crossfield. Out of play for a throw. Deep cross. That's going to go a long way. Rooney, can he get on the end of this? Suarez in acres of space out wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Villa. And it's Rooney. And this is Lukaku. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Decent chance! Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. Now it's Villa. Big chance! One-on-one, shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
There's the shot! Goal, Milan! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni, Nuno Mendes, and it's De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nuno Mendes, he's got away. Now here's the... Oh, what a climb! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now he has two. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
One of our fan club members.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, that's well spotted. Rooney going full steam ahead down the left flank. Looking to play him in. Chance to deliver. That's a throw. Koundé's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... And the volley! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not the most convincing of passes. No, again, there's no way through. That is good alertness. Conte, lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo spots it and intercepts. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And now they can clear their lines. And he cuts out the supply. Rooney. Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led... Oh, terrible pass.
Such good technique.
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Lukaku.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 13, Ferran Torres.
Knocks it into space. And this is Forlan. And he shoots! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's an excellent interception. And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball, and that interception was most necessary. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Now this could... And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes, and he's managed to get free. Big header! It's loose now, and they want to... In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
He's looking wide. There's no flag. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good ball, good take. Brilliantly cut out. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Oh, this is a great shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Atletico Mineiro have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta. Cristiano, decent chance! That's really well cleared. David Villa, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. That is good alertness.
Minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Kaká. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get rid. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He has found the way through. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got tall. And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a little off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. No way through, so Kaká! Oh, what has happened here? Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Now, power or placement? What a save by Diogo Costa!
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 11, Vinicius Junior. Number
Hangs
10,
in a cross.
Yamal.
Van Balten
Number
gets rid
13,
without sophistication.
Kaká.
Nice looking
Coming on
ball.
the field,
Dink through.
Number 15, Isak.
Good
Number
effort from
19,
distance.
Dwight York.
And the
Number
counter
8,
is on.
Hazard. Number 14, Pedro Neto.
Dixon.
Number 21,
Looking for the run.
Rashitsky.
Pedro Neto is in a really good position out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Dixon. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. That's an imaginative pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Now it's Villa. He's got away. Mbappe.
There will be 3.
That is... He's having a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
For one of our fan club members.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much.
Ronaldo.